Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Saglitch, aka Sag. I'm doing a quick video for you guys. It is the 4th of July. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're having a great time. I unfortunately have not had the best of luck today. Honestly, to the point that I'm about to give up. But can't let that happen. Gotta make some food. Got the goddaughter and her family coming over. Might go swimming. Depends on how that sky is going to look in a couple minutes. But got the grill going, so waiting for the charcoal to burn off a little bit of the lighter fluid, and just kind of sitting here enjoying a nice little adult beverage that actually my soon-to-be brother-in-law had my father-in-law bring down and let me try it. It's a Stella Artois, whatever. It's Belgian. Not much of a drinker, but decided to have a nice little beer. And sorry that I'm looking a little sweaty. I am. Been running back and forth. But anyway, basically I decided to do this real quick. Like I said, while the match light oil, lighter fluid, whatever, is getting off the charcoal. We're grilling out some hamburgers, some hot dogs, and the wife's making some killer potato skin things. But yeah. Guys, don't wait to do everything last minute. Just don't. And when people say to clean, just clean up. It's not worth the argument. I'm to my limit today. Nothing against my wife. It's just 100% my fault. And when you're rushed and already upset with yourself, things just go worse. But not about that. Not about talking about the fight. What are your guys' rituals for the 4th of July? Mine, when I was a kid growing up, would be the town that I lived in, this city. The main street would be closed off for setting up as kind of like a little town fair kind of thing. Just a lot of little pop-ups of food, a little bit like the cheap rides you see set up in like little parks and stuff. The old high school that was there located, that was not in use anymore, the gymnasium inside housed a amateur wrestling thing, so that was pretty cool to find. And you know, the kids were in just messing with the wrestlers, and we some of the older guys that were messing with them got a little taste of it, being thrown to the mat, and just a little fun. They were always safe, always careful with the guys. But it was really fun watching that. And growing up at about 8 or 9, once it started getting dark, they would do a huge fireworks celebration, and it was really awesome. Lasted about 30 minutes, if that. And yeah, so always a really big finale. But now, I'm not much of a fireworks guy as far as doing them myself. I don't spend money on them. Just not for me. I'm not that careful. And sorry. And so, me being better safe than sorry, I'd rather just go out and watch them than light them off myself. And actually, over, like, you can't see it, but there's a building over there, and behind it is across the street, it's a community, and they light off fireworks, I guess, as a whole. So that's pretty cool to watch. Goober's terrified of them. She hates them, and she barks at them all the time. But yeah, right now, as far as our tradition goes, we are, today at least, making lunch, dinner, late lunch, dinner, maybe. Yeah, so might watch some fireworks. The people that actually coming over, my goddaughter's family has a ton of fireworks that they're gonna set off at their place, but I got work tonight, so might be an early night for me. Honestly, can't wait for the day to just get over with the cooking and stuff so I can relax. It's just been too stressful, guys. But anyway, I don't know if I told you this. These are kind of like embarrassing stories, but these are 4th of July related embarrassing stories. So if I told you them once already, I apologize. Shame on me. But if I did so, just let me know in the comment section. But anyway, the first one's gonna be from when I was like 5 or 6. When I was 5 or 6, I had a parking lot that was gravel. or my driveway was gravel. Later on, we got paved. It was really nice, but growing up, it was gravel. And so we had a lot of land, and of course, you know, my dad let me do a lot of things, get away with a lot of things, but he basically told me, he gave me a couple fireworks and said, here, you know, make sure to be safe with these. Don't point them at the road, don't point them at yourself, don't point, and don't do it on the grass, don't ruin the grass. So I was like, all right, Dad, you know, yeah, sure, whatever. So he came up with this thing, and it's just a bunch of weird rarities of like cool stuff. Like obviously you got your sparklers, Roman candles, all that. He came out with this like airplane, and it was like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like it was attached, and it looked like almost like firecrackers with wings on it. And I was like, well, how does that go? And so I, you know, me being the little curious kid that I am, I lit it, and I backed away about 8, 9, 10 feet, if that, and let it go. And so at first it was cool. It started rolling around, then started taking off. But instead of going like forward, it took a sharp left turn where I was located and came straight at me. Guys, that thing hit me and it burnt the lights out of my skin when it happened. And I was screaming. My dad was there. He, you know, right away took care of me. Got it off of me, let it die down. But guys, you gotta be safe. I mean, Jesus Christ, you had a professional football player in the NFL blow off 3 of his or 2.5 of his fingers, and he's still playing. But I mean, let's face it, is he as effective as what he was? Who knows? But you just gotta be careful with safety first, always. But yeah, got hit by my own airplane firecracker fireworks thing. You know, my luck. Another story, and this is a disclaimer: if you are under the age of 21, do not drink. Don't, just guys, it's not worth it. Wait. You can wait. It's cool. I had a cousin that was 18 at the time, and this was my junior year of high school. No, sophomore, I think. Either sophomore or junior year. I think it was my junior year. So, sorry. But we go to the, I told you guys about the main street being closed down, and got everyone in the community was there. And so we were there, and every now and then I would hang out with my cousin. He was a little older. He was a little bit with a little rougher crowd than I, but actually it was my sophomore year. And so we were hanging out, and we got there early. Me and my parents got there early. He was there early, and we all were just hanging out. And it got kind of like boring towards about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. So he's like, hey, you want to come back, play some video games or whatever? I was like, yeah, sure. So I go back to his house. Guys, this is back when Xbox, I think original Xbox, the original Xbox was out. And we played Rainbow Six Las Vegas, Rainbow Six Vegas, I want to say, maybe. But also some NCAA 06, maybe. But yeah. Anyway, so we're sitting there, and his friends are there, I'm there, you know, he lives 2 seconds away, so it's whatever, and he pulls out this bottle of Wild Turkey. Well, everyone's like, yeah, sure, why not, whatever. We all drink a little bit, and, you know, me being the younger guy, I didn't want to look bad in front of my cousin and all of his buddies, so, of course, I took a little bit. Sorry guys, there's like car doors in the background. But yeah, of course I took some drink, and I drank it a little too fast. I had a couple of drinks of it with root beer, and I didn't really feel it affect me as fast as it did. But yeah, we go back to the 4th of July festivals, and I'm obviously drunk. Simple as that. I'm slurring my words a little bit, stumbling. So, you know, they didn't want to get in trouble, so they kind of left me out to myself. But, you know, my buddies, we were all on our phones, whatever. My buddies called me up and like, yo, where you at? And he could tell that I was in... it's fire popping. But, they could tell I was a little messed up, so they go to the main street and found me. So, luckily for me, my parents weren't around. Anyone that I really know that I could tell my parents weren't around. So yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo dude, you got some gum? Like I need something to hide my breath. He's like, yeah. and like someone had the piece, and he's like, yeah, here, and he like puts it out of his mouth. He takes it from his mouth, like in his hand, and I grab it without even thinking, nothing, just pop, right in. Kept chewing like it was there. It had flavor. It tastes good at the time. I was an idiot, but hey, it was working for me. He gives me like 2 more pieces and said, here. So, you know, we're walking. I'm sweating up a storm. I'm sobering out, and I smell like just straight up alcohol. Gets to the fireworks. We watch that, and I'm just trying to sober up as much as possible. Just guzzling water, just doing anything that I can, because I know how much trouble I'll be in if I'm caught. But he offers me a ride, so I'm like, yeah, sure, you know, that's cool, just bring me home, it's fine with you. He said, yeah. So we're walking, he's parked, guys, when I mean Main Street was closed, there's parking like 2 miles away to get to it. So he was parked about a mile away. We were walking, and I just had to use the bathroom, and I can't like knock on people's doors that the houses were passing just to go in. So I was like, dude, I gotta pee so bad. And he's like, nah, dude, just hold it. I'm like, I can't hold it. So I'm sitting there, I opened the car door, opened the back car door so no one sees me, and I literally, guys, traffic, I could turn, touch, like, literally 4 feet away. Pulled down my pants, didn't care, just took a whiz right there. I was peeing, no fucks were given right now. Like, I mean, like, pants were down to my knees. I'm like, you know, doing my business, and people are like riding by honking, yelling my name, and I'm just like, ah. So the moral of the story, guys, don't be stupid. Don't make stupid mistakes in public. Make sure you have a safe 4th. Make sure you do things the right way, right things. As you can tell, I'm drinking a little bit of beer, but hey, I'm an adult. It's a nice little gesture from my future brother-in-law. Have fun. Be safe, guys. Seriously, be safe. I don't want to hear any crazy stories about breaking them off. But I would like to hear about some of the crazy things that you've gotten into or your routines at the 4th of July. With that being said, the fire's died down. It's time to put the burgers on, and I'll see you guys next week.